I'm too sexy for my love, too sexy for my love, love's going to leave me.
Games and collectors, and welcome to a bit of a pickups. I've just been from the Leeds video game market and it was awesome. A lot better than last year, because last year was absolutely terrible, but this year it was brilliant. I met a few YouTubers there. I met Gross Newton, which was pretty good, and we shook hands. I have to say, I must have frightened him because his handshake was a bit loose. And I also met Soul Funk Retro, an awesome guy, brilliant guy, and also I met Cyber Snake Jake. I think is it 7? Remember right? I met him, and then when I got a bit further around, I ended up Tootie ended up tapping me on the shoulder, and it was Tootie UK, which was pretty good, and had a quick chat. And I met, I think it was Craig. I can't remember the rest of his channel. I know he's into his arcade games, so it was really good. And I've picked up 2 games from there, and a bit of artwork from Soul Funk Retro, and and one of them sealed. I've got a Commodore 64 game which is boxed and it's sealed. They also had Spectrum games sealed, and they were only like a couple of quid. So they had like, I know they had a Ghostbusters 2. They had one of them which was sealed, and that was only £3, which was, I think, a pretty deal. There were quite a few good deals, cheaper than eBay. So really happy. So it's pretty awesome, and I know I need to go on Facebook, which I will be doing straight after after I've recorded this, to Soul Funk Retro, because they've asked me if he can do me a Zoo character pixel art, and I have bought a pixel art off him. But my offer's still on. I'm happy enough to pay if you want to post it in that. So anyway, but if you anyway, it was compared to last year. This year it was miles bit a lot bigger, which obvious, and you had more room. It wasn't quite as packed. It was busy, but not as jam packed as last year. You wouldn't like that, like sardines. but I'm definitely happy that I'm glad I went. Really happy. And the price is what I paid less than eBay as well. So I'm going to show you what I got from Soul Funk Retro, an absolutely awesome guy. I will put a link to his channel down below. So, and I know a few of you have got pixel arts from him. I know Christmas, I know Steve, the Welsh Steve, I can't remember your numbers at the end. I know he got a Wonder Boy, and I'm sure he got another character as well from him. But I'll show you what I got from Soul Funk Retro, and that's Sonic the Hedgehog. Can't really see. Absolutely brilliant. I need to get like a frame and frame that somewhere. Really happy to have that. And the next one, I got a bit of Japanese Sega Saturn, which I've got to look at. I'm used to looking up that with my webcam. And I paid a £5, and it's got some spinach. Well, I'm going to call it pawnage. And that's House of Dead. Well, you can't really see it, can you? God, it's pretty dark. Ah, that's a bit better. House of the Dead. And that was, if you can see it, £5. It has the spinach. Nice condition. There's a little crack on the case, but I know you can swap them out. And I was happy. And I know this is on the PAL. I'm sure this is on the PAL, and I'm sure it goes for a lot more money than that. But I was happy to have that. I've yet to play it yet as well. And my sealed Commodore 64 game is Pteropods, I've got it right. Now I don't know if I'm going to keep it sealed or open it. And this was only £3 as well. So a bit of a shoot up. It's on the Commodore Amiga as well. I bought it. I've already seen, I haven't played it, I have seen some gameplay videos which I think it was quite good. And I bought it for one other main reason why I bought it, and that's the artwork. I love this type of artwork. So I'm in two minds whether to open it or not, because I am going to be getting one of those SD card drives for the Commodore 64. So I'm thinking of just keeping this permanently sealed. I ought to keep looking that way. I need to keep looking at that camera. Yeah, so I'm really happy. And Monkey Spans, if you're watching this, they had some nice Spectrum seal games, box like this, for a couple of quid as well. And that's all I got. I did, once I was there for about 2 hours. There's no footage, because I'm not into like holding the camera like that most of the time. I'd just rather leave my camera at home. So, oh yeah, after I was there for a good 2 hours as well. Then afterwards I went to Granger Games and I bought an Xbox One game, which you're not going to see in this video, but you'll be seeing in my next week's pickup video. And at the moment it's installing as well on my Xbox One. So I'm really happy to have that. So I'm into it. Shall I open it or shall I keep it sealed? Because I am going to be playing it through an SD drive when I get one. And also I've got my Amiga videos will be starting next week as well. So I'm really happy. I'll be interested in how this compares to the 16-bit. So yeah, happy. They also had one called Barbarian, but it wasn't the one I was thinking. So I thought it might have been that. There's a fighting one called Barbarian, which I would snap it up if it was, but it was another type of game, and I'm sure I've seen that and didn't like it much. I know they had a few of them sealed as well. So that's all I got. Just those two and that pixel art from Soulfunk Retro, and my Xbox One game, which you'll see in my next week's pickup video. I had a really good time. Also meeting you guys. I don't know if I frightened you, Gruss Newton. I'm not. I'll tell you something. Years ago, I did used to be a bit of a shy person. I wouldn't have come. I would have been like shied away a bit. But now I just don't give a. Excuse my language, but I don't give my monkeys anymore. I just come forward or whatever. I'll shake your hand. So I'm happy enough to come forward and meet. So and I was nice to meet Tui. Shame I didn't see Daz, which Cyber Mistake explained is in California. Remember right? So shame he wasn't there. We could have had a bit of a Street Fighter game between us two, because they had Super Nintendo with Street Fighter. That side of Soulfunk Retro store, and then there was a Mega Drive and Super Nintendo. Anyway, I'll keep rambling. Awesome to meet you guys who I've seen you. I will put a link to Soulfunk Retro, and if I remember, I'll put the others as well, like Cyber Snake. I don't think he'll be watching my video anyway, but I will put his link to his channel. He's a good guy. And I have to say, Gruss Newton, I did think he was a taller guy, but he's actually a bit smaller than I thought. And Sulphur Rant, I know he's quite tall. He's about just a bit taller than me, I'd say. Well, actually, about similar size. Anyway, enough rambling on, and I will catch you in my YouTube High Score Challenge. Yeah, will be, just before I upload Amiga, because I know Amiga will be uploaded a day or two after. Anyway, I'll catch you all in my next video. See ya, bye.